Hey Bristow. So we're going to do your pixel creature design this week. And first I want to talk to you about having graph paper. If you didn't take any home or you lost it or you can't print, you could just take regular notebook paper, and if you have a ruler or any kind of straight edge like the side of a book, you could just add additional lines to this paper going vertical to create your own graph paper. So if you see, I'm just gonna come across here, and this is making my own graph paper. If I just have plain white paper, you can take the time to create some vertical lines going across, and you don't need to measure it out, just eyeball, try to make it evenly spaced. So you'll make some vertical, and then you'll turn your paper and you'll do it in the opposite direction. So you're kind of like hand making graph paper. That is totally fine. Now, if you were able to print out the graph paper link that I put in the slideshow, super fantastic. Your first order of business will be to kind of map out your invented pixel creature with pencil first. I do want you to consider a background. So I mapped out my very quick creature for the sake of this demo, and now I am using a Sharpie to outline it so that you guys can see. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to see on the video. Now, I ask that you use a complementary color set on your pixel creature design. So that means you're going to use two colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. So I'm going to choose, let me see what I have available over here. I'm going to choose a red and a green. So that is going to be the primary two colors in my creature. But look there are different types of greens and there are different types of reds, right? Now, if you don't have access to colors, you can do this with a pencil and pen. Use what you have available. But I'll start filling this in box by box and adding color to it. So maybe this pixel creature I decide is going to have 3 boxes of red, and then it's going to go green. You decide what your design is. You get the idea. Now up here, I mapped out kind of what will become a pattern in the background. Again, I'm using a Sharpie for the demo. You don't need to outline your boxes with black like I am. This is just so you can see. If you choose to outline them in black, that's fine. Maybe it makes it easier for you. Okay, so I'm starting to kind of figure out a pattern back here. Now, I do want to talk about the drop shadow around the creature. So, this was going to be an eyeball. The drop shadow, I'm going to choose what is my right and the bottom to put a shadow. So what happens is I'm going to put a line around this design in every box, and I'll just do the bottom, and I will fill in these boxes completely, and this will help that pixel creature pop off the page. It will no longer look flat like wrapping paper. It'll kind of have a 3D effect because you put a shadow on either the left or the right and the top or the bottom. So pick 2 of those places. So I'm filling it in here. Now your background, you can use more than your complementary color set, but I just want your design of the figure, the creature, to rely heavily on a set of complementary colors. Complementary colors make each other look brighter, so you'll see that these will be really kind of loud and vibrant and fun based on your color choices. Since I use red and green in my design, I am going to pick probably other colors for the background. Maybe I'll use a different set of complementary colors for the boxes I started up top, and I might choose opposite on the color wheel are yellow and purple. So perhaps, I'm filling this in quickly for the sake of this demo, perhaps these boxes, I'm going to do the big ones yellow, and then maybe I'm going to make the little ones purple, and so on. So I'm going to carry that design through. So I know you're going to do a much better job than this quick little sample, but I want yours to look like yours, not mine. So remember, you can make graph paper from just notebook paper that you have on hand. You could take just traditional plain copy paper, add some lines to make your graph paper, or if you have access to a printer and you want to print out the link of graph paper, that's fine. But get creative, and with the drop shot, I recommend doing it in pencil first so you can start feeling it pop off the page. Remember, opposite colors are called complementary colors, and you will do this box by box. If you have markers only and not colored pencils, that's fine. If you have crayons, that's fine. And if you don't have colors, you can get very different values of gray from a pencil, a marker, a pen, a blue pen, a black pen. Look around and see what you have available. But I look forward to seeing your awesome designs, and I really miss you guys. Okay, I hope this video finds you well, and please email me any questions.